Okay, how y'all doing out there? So I just shot the Winchester 1400 with a Manta scope on at a lasered 25 yards from the end of the barrel with a Leica LRF 1200 laser rangefinder, and you can barely see my targets up there in the garage. So this is probably going to be my final review of this gun. It's long, it's heavy, it's powerful, the trigger is horrendous, it's heavy, it's gritty, it's non-adjustable. I would say with lightweight pellets it does probably get up into the 1200 feet per second, 1400 feet per second range with super lightweight pellets, alloy pellets. I didn't shoot any alloys out of it, but I would say that it probably is pretty close to its advertised velocity with the lightweight PBA pellets. But the downside of that is you ain't gonna hit nothing. I don't think you could hit water off the deck of the Titanic with this gun with a lightweight pellet. This is, like I said, 25 yards. The gun itself is powerful, but other than that, I can't say nothing good about it. It's long, it's heavy, it's hard to cock setting down. It's comfortable to shoot. As far as, you know, holding it, shouldering it, and all that, it's comfortable. The butt pad is plastic; it's not rubber. And if you don't hold it right, it does smack your shoulder bone up here. And after 30 or 40 rounds of that, it kind of lets you know it's there. But like I said, 25 yards, laser range found. So let's grab the gun and go take a look at what we got, because I'm done shooting. I shot 3 groups. I'll show you what I shot. I'm going to surprise you a little bit here. Hang on. Let me set this up here. Okay. Start at the top here. So, I did a couple of cider shots, which was that one and that one. Just see where the scope was at 25 yards. And let me tell you before I go any further, I did clean the barrel on this gun. I used Butch's bore shine and cleaned it just like I would any 22 or 17 HMR. Soaked it real good, let it set, scrubbed it out, ran patches through it, got it completely clean. No lead in the barrel whatsoever. So that's another reason I did 2 cider shots. And then I shot a 5-shot group with a Crosman Premier hollow points, 7.9 grain with a Manta scope. This was the 2 cider shots, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's a 5-shot group. 2 ciders, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is with, oh, I put them up already. That is with the Crosman Premier hollow points. And just for reference, these orange dots, hang on, let me grab a scale. Oh, sorry. Okay, these orange dots I'm shooting at are 1 inch dots. And that's what I've been shooting at. So that's Crosman's. Now let's go to the Gammo Master Point, 7.5 grain with the Manta scope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 6-shot group. That is probably about 3.5 inch group. Oops, sorry. 3.5 inch group. This one is probably a 6-inch group with the cider. And I mean, I didn't move the scope or nothing. I was just aiming here and shooting just to foul the barrel and clean it and see what it's doing. So that's that. That's the Gamos. Now, the Gamo Rocket, 9.6 grains with a Mana scope. That was my first shot. And I did adjust the scope after this. This is my first shot. I adjusted the scope. That's the group. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shot group. But it looks like it's keyholing the pellets. They're going through sideways. So let's take this off and take a look. This group is roughly about 1 inch and 15/16 to the biggest point, roughly about 1 inch and 15/16. So I'm gonna pop this off here if I can. Come on. There you go. Where are they at? There they are. To me, they look like they're going through sideways. That's a 6-shot group. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 6-shot group. Let me get this up here and lay this down. So we get a better look at this up on the bench. Of course, this is the way it would be. They sure look like they're going through the paper sideways, but that's weird. It looks like it's just tearing it. So no, actually it's not. They're not keyholing. That's weird. So they're going through straight. So that's the Gamo rockets with a 9.6 grain Mana scope. And like I said, that's right at 2 inch and 15/16 inch group. So it don't like light pellets. And besides these, I have no other heavy pellets. So I'm gonna see if we can find some more heavier pellets to shoot out of this and try them before we make a final decision. But as far as a review for the gun, like I said, it's long, it's heavy. The trigger is horrible. It's gritty. It's got 2 miles of travel. It's heavy. The gun is powerful. I'm sure the velocities are up there, even with the heavier pellets. I'm pretty sure the way it's shooting, I would say this is 3/4 inch, and this is 25 yards. So I mean, the gun's powerful. The velocities are up there, but I'm glad I shot one before I decided to buy one, because I will not buy one. I would say spend the money. There's probably better guns out there. The scope that comes on it is junk. I won't say junk. I will say very, very low end, bottom of the barrel scope. The mounts that come with it are, I will say junk, because they are junk. If you want to buy the gun, I think they're around $200. To get a Mana scope like with the one I bought, it's $100. You're looking at probably $10 for the mount off eBay, which is where you got that mount at that I'm using, which is this mount. So I'll be doing a further review on the Mana scope. I'll either leave it on here and find some heavier pellets and shoot some heavier pellets on it, or take it off and put it on another gun. Hopefully my new air rifle, when I decide to finally make up my mind and see what I'm going to buy. But as far as the Winchester 1400 CS, it's good for close range work. 25 yards, you see what it does. So I can't tell you buy it, I can't tell you not buy it. I can tell you what I've found out about this gun in the short time I've had it and using it. The recoil on it's punishing, I will say that. That's probably the reason why the scope mount, the scope stop, which you can tell I made a new scope stop for it right here. Put a new scope stop on it, and that's probably why it was like it is, because of the recoil's punishing. So like I said, I can't tell you buy one, I can't tell you not buy one. I can tell you the velocities are there, it's powerful. You'll probably have to buy a scope for it. The trigger's junk. The gun's long, the gun's heavy. It's hard to cock set down. So that's pretty much my review on the Winchester 1400 CS. And if we can find some heavier pellets to shoot, I'll shoot some heavier pellets on it and do a short accuracy video on the heavier pellets and the brands and everything they are. But otherwise, you probably won't see this gun again. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.